Hello people, it's Cole. Today we'll be flipping through Harper's Bazaar. This issue is from April 1999. Alright, so on the cover, Sandra Bullock and Ben Affleck are getting flirty. Flirty for spring. Sandra's in this floral, kind of very lightweight floral print top with a little tie in the middle and nothing else except for some leather pants. Ben, classic and cool, in a black t-shirt, hugging her belt loops from behind. All right, let's get started. Oh, okay, so the cover's a little bit of a fold-out thing. We have some Guess jeans right here, black and white. And then this folds to be... oh, sexy. Black rinse denim. Okay. I don't know who this is. Fisherwoman. But it's an ad for Estee Lauder Resilience Lift Face and Throat Cream. New lift, new life. It's talking about your skin thriving through your 40s, 50s, and beyond. You might be like, you know, I'm going to get a divorce and turn into like a fisher woman in a fishing cabin in the woods, but I still got to look beautiful and have a snatched neck. Ooh, Prada. Big Prada face. Angela Lindvall. We can't really see very much. We just have this kind of camel-colored t-shirt thing with a little cord bow at the neck, and that's it. Some twisty twist hair back there. It's artful. Oh, more artful. Okay. We're doing kind of minimalist ads, which is very in line with late 90s aesthetics. Minimalist, but high concept and artful. So we're whizzing around with this Prada bag. It has matching pants and a bra top too. And there's some silky, kind of bandage-colored panties popping out these pants. This bag is sort of like a messenger-style bag, and it's flat, like sits on your hip flat. Could be a crossbody bag. Hydra Zen from Lancome. More sort of futuristic, cool tone white and blue and silver with a white rose. The Ralph Lauren collection. Giselle, right here, trotting around in some white cargo pants. Ah, knit tube top and turtleneck, all in white. Yeah, look at that. White's the color to wear for spring 1999. A flowing white gown with like a high neckline, kind of looks like a wedding gown, and then a white jacket over here. On the cover, two of a kind, Sandra Bullock and Ben Affleck, photographed by David Demarchelier. Bullock wears a flower print silk chiffon top and black leather pants, both from Gucci. Affleck wears his own Emporio Armani t-shirt and Dolce & Gabbana trousers. And then it goes into quite a lot of detail about the makeup. I didn't even talk about the makeup, actually. Super smoked out kind of raccoon eye here on Miss Bullock. Absolute vodka ad. Absolute citron with some springy yellow butterflies. I remember at this time, these ads were like such a thing. My stepsister cut these ads out and like saved them. Like she would like put them on her bedroom wall because they were so fun, colorful, and also kind of like, you know, it's about booze, so it's sort of naughty. Christy Turlington for Maybelline. True Illusion Makeup. She's got this white jacket on too, just like Giselle was wearing moments ago with the white trousers to match. We have some little graphics to tell us how technologically advanced this makeup is. Old technology looks like clumpy crud. New technology in a clean, organized grid. Gump's Jewelry, San Francisco. What are these flowers? What is that called? Bluebell or something like that? Silver jewelry with pearls. Floral designs. This one, the necklace looks kind of like a little wreath. And the flowers are leaking out the bottom. Juicy. More kind of severe, hard styling. We're going to see a lot of that in these ads over here for Burberry. We get a peek at a celeb moment over here. Nicole Kidman with flat-ironed hair. Cool-toned, gray-toned Celine ad over here with this hooded, sleeveless, kind of knit top, I guess. Tunic-type top. Louis Vuitton, pink Louis Vuitton purse. It is also the same, similar structure that we saw with that Prada purse, which is kind of like flat, messenger bag style, like flap over top style purse. Kate Moss for Calvin Klein hosiery. Oh, infinite sheer hosiery. Like nylons, like tights? I guess it's so sheer I can't even tell. Funny to see that in 1999. I guess I thought we weren't really doing that anymore, but maybe not. We're doing flips and spins and bat flips with Fendi in a cow hide jacket with a bright red, orange red, satiny lining. I remember these L'Oreal ads. Introducing spring 1999 elements, the forces of nature fused into purest color. It's Milla Jovovich. She's in all white. It's sort of like futuristic, very kind of architecturally designed, sharp garment here. It's a top and a skirt with some little white shoes. And we got our elements down here. So there's like an elemental theme, return to nature, sort of Zen-like quality to it. Air, water, earth, and fire, which maybe that dictates the color story of the different parts of the collection. Let's find out. Yes, air elements. These pastel colors, incredible. Sky blue, pink breeze, a very, very soft pink lipstick. The color is Ariel. And here's our look. Angelic, floating hair lit from behind. And this super soft lilac eyeshadow, like shimmery eyeshadow look with the nails to match. Okay, this is fun. I remember, like, in my mind, I remember very clearly the air ones, these pastel colors sticks out, but I guess I did not even realize it was part of this bigger collection of other color schemes, elemental color schemes. The colors are basically kind of a teal color family, a soft cornflower blue color family, brown, maybe you call this color taupe, and a poppy red. Also, all of the color names are themed to the elements that are in like that element family, which is cute. So water is like Neptune, blue wave, blue lipstick, by the way. On this side, Bergdorf Goodman's got more cowhide stuff. We saw that before with the Fendi jacket. It's a cowhide purse with a snakeskin strap and a turquoise buckle. Oh, it's Fendi again. It's Fendi at Bergdorf Goodman. Duh. And there's a painting of the purse back there. For you creative ladies. Some elemental kind of rough gold jewelry over here. H. Stern. More futuristic, white lit, kind of alien abduction aesthetics here with this super sheer long jacket and this slicked down flat ironed hair. Some, I don't know what, like museum like photography for these white sort of crocodile skin style Ralph Lauren accessories. There's a bag and a shoe and a belt. And then we did have this little tucked in mailer thing to subscribe to Harper's Bazaar. It is Princess Diana on the cover of this one. We got some famous faces over here in Liz's list. Lenny Kravitz, there's Tracy Ullman, there's Tommy Hilfiger. Stila Cosmetics doing this very different style than we've seen before. Feels very, I don't know, like teenager magazine to me, this little illustration here. It's some illuminating powder foundation. Dooney and Burke purse, blue leather with a little like ribbon tie thing, and then it's got those little metal feet on it. It's like a sack style purse. We saw that before too with that Ralph Lauren one. Elizabeth Arden, Fifth Avenue, trotting around the city with Amber Valetta. It's a fragrance, and we are wearing this sweet little, very simple white sheath dress with a thick, chunky heel for good walking. We're on the scene in New York, so let's look for some familiar faces. Are there any? Stephanie Seymour, Stella McCartney, Maggie Rizer. We saw her before in that hooded tunic thing. Car ad. We saw another car ad previously, similar, kind of boring. This is when cars got really boring, and they stayed boring. They're still boring. Silver, whatever, boring car. My car looks like this. Like, looks like nothing. I do like these like little, I don't know, like party photography sort of bits in here, these little articles, hanging out with the models. Ooh, big color, very vibrant color from Gucci. Beads, lots of beading. There's a red leather jacket and sparkly pants for men. Florals for spring. This season, it's Girls Are Us. Try something ultra feminine, a flirty little dress or top with details like tiny flower buds and pin tucks. Acting suite is up to you. Lingerie from La Perla. I remember when I was in college, one of my instructors, like, she was like an adjunct instructor and she worked part-time as a designer for La Perla. I remember she told us that, and I didn't know what La Perla was. I had to like look that up, and then it was, you know, it's lingerie. Oh my god. Whoa. Lacy cami, soon to be early 2000s essential, early to mid 2000s. You know that. Pony skin accessories, which I guess is a type of, I didn't even know that was like a type of fur, pony fur. We have these very sweet kind of Jordan almond colors, sky blue, lavender, banana yellow. Have you noticed there's just so many black and white, like moody black and white photographs in these ads? It's a very common theme. Fatigues. This is different. What would you even call this? Like a nightgown, I guess? Contrast color serger stitching around it. Big floppy open neck. It's a skirt and a top in like jersey, like a t-shirt jersey. Okay. Pierce Brosnan. Has there ever been a sexier man than Pierce Brosnan in a suit or a tuxedo in like 1999? I don't think so. He's wearing this watch from Omega. On this side, some cool, funky sunglasses. They all have these colored, transparent lenses in different browns and greens and kind of pink colors. Thick, plastic, chunky frames. A beauty feature here. Carmen Kass with, let's see, big earrings, tight braids, dark eyes, and strong lipstick. Modern, keep it simple beauty rules were broken at the recent Valentino Couture collection. Big chandelier earrings. Diorific plastic shine. It's super shiny lip gloss. And it's this very dark kind of purpley red color. And this whole, like, this is amazing. This dead pale vampire face. This plastic looking hat. Beauty divas. This is talking about, well, it says, launched by their looks, yesterday's famous faces are back in the game, this time using their brains to do it their way. So we have Lauren Hutton featured, and then Maud Adams, Isabella Rossellini, Susan Lucci, Dale Haddon. I can feel a scent sample over here, Allure by Chanel. This simple white top and this little flippy newscaster hairdo. What does that smell like? Well, let's find out. It's a soft floral scent. It has a little bit of a powder scent. This feels a little younger and like, it's delicate. It's a delicate smell. Style Network. An ad for Style Network. A new network that will inspire you. I'm trying to remember. I think that DJ told me, my partner DJ told me that he lived in like a more urban area than I did in Michigan growing up. And so they got Style Network, and he would watch like old runway shows. They would play on that. He would watch the Brini Maxwell show. They would play on that. So he like kind of learned a lot about the ways that life could be from that. Very inspiring to him as a little boy. More pantyhose. Okay. So I guess we were really still doing pantyhose in 1999. Okay. Share the vibe. Sheer energy. You can tell like they had to put it into overdrive to figure out a way to make pantyhose feel like hip for the approaching new millennium. So we've done this like distressed font and this like electrified imagery. TLC. It's a little mini interview with TLC. They brought them in for this photo shoot, and they're talking about their album, Fan Mail. Some jewelry over here from Liz Palacios. It's this kind of brushed, maybe it's like a white gold, I don't know, some type of very warm toned silver metal brushed with multicolored stones, and sort of looks like a antique, I'd call it, like antique inspired jewelry, vintage inspired, almost like it's like double antique. They were making jewelry like this in the 70s too. So we're kind of referencing multiple layers of the past, vintages. Little snippet about a upcoming movie, Never Been Kissed. And also The Matrix. Whoa. Double whammy. Max Studio over here. We're looking institutionalized in this tiled room with these hospital nightgowns on. Blue colors and some very sort of spare adornment flower designs to them. With long, dark, limp hair and pale skin. A sexy convertible in a caffeine-free Diet Coke gold color. Another little mailer thing. You know I like these little mailers. A couple of covers. We have Callista Flockhart here, fall fashion. And we have, looks to be Cameron Diaz and Matt Dillon, more fall fashion, I guess from last year. Okay. This is why Sandra Bullock and Ben Affleck were on the cover of the magazine. They had a movie coming out, Forces of Nature. I've never seen that movie before. I feel like I kind of remember this like movie poster, this imagery. By the way, returning to this like elemental nature theme. We saw that before. So, recurrent cultural topic. Another flat little bag. This one's from DKNY. And then there's this kind of crumpled, I don't know, linen or something top, sleeveless, right here in green with some low slung trouser pants. Bazaar Style 2000. A year-long tribute to the best designers of the new millennium. Oh boy. There's Carmen Kass again in a futuristic silver gown. Okay. It's our cover couple. Okay, so this is about the movie. I'll read you this little tagline so you can get a sense of what that movie's about, since I don't actually know. She's a pot-smoking vamp. He's a stuffy groom-to-be. Sandra Bullock and Ben Affleck play unlikely travel companions in the romantic comedy Forces of Nature. So they're snuggling here, more black and white. So I don't know, I can't really speak to these garments very much, but they look very comfy. Oh, it's all black and white. Okay. Whatever. I do wish I could see this little number. This mini skirt looks to be like a sequin mini skirt, again, in a cowhide fabric or print, and then a beaded cami with flowers on it. Oh, okay. We get a whole bunch of photo proof sheet photos of them doing poses, being fun, being silly together. They seem to have great chemistry. Okay, let's talk about fashion, capital F fashion, couture. It's a Devon Aoki in this gown. It's not a gown. Well, it's like a skirt and a top, but they go together, but they're separate pieces. It has a chain belt. Asymmetrical design. You can see around the top there, it sort of swings around the neck and comes back on the side, like a halter top, I guess. Silk taffeta, sleeveless top with slash neckline and full skirt. We're doing haute couture. Leather details and ostrich feathers on this brown kind of toga-style gown. And then another drapey number over here with a little beret, buttons on the side. That's quite cute. Another big maxi skirt with a tiny little top. Again, it's this like light blue and khaki colorway, which you would associate with like, I don't know, preppy business wear, but we're doing this crumply silhouette with it. And then down here, this little slip dress moment, silk organza spaghetti strap with embroidery. I don't know why her head looks like it's like weirdly superimposed in a strange way in this picture. Whoa, silk satin bustier gown with shaved feather print and multicolored ostrich feather hem. More ostrich feathers. This is a long editorial. A lot of gowns, gorgeous gowns. And a lot of feathers. Popular item. I guess feathers say couture or something, you know. Special handling. Unwashable. This dress is very interesting fabric. What is this? It's just tulle, but it's kind of pieced together in these seamed together like a grid, sort of, or like strips that are stacked to give it all this structure. Hair. Why must 1999 hair be flat, shiny, and neat? What a great question. When was it declared a sin to be seen with a fluffy do? Yada, yada, yada. Okay, it's Angela Lindvall. We're doing weird cotton candy hair. How exciting. Purple hair over here, wrapped all around the head. Oh, yeah. It's very sculptural. I mean, it's still in line with like these kind of late 90s aesthetics of being kind of minimalist, but like more high concept. Okay? You know, it's not really about being so colorful. It's about a big idea. It's about a bold shape, an innovative silhouette. Speaking of frizzy hair, some more frizzy hair. Don't touch the microphone, please. No, don't bite it. No, it's okay. Back to the white garments. Little white smocks and trousers and coats. Scalloped trim. And gray. And braless. And more feathers. The feather trim. Yeah, so there's an emphasis on, you know, silhouettes and materials because we're doing this no color range. It's all these whites and kind of beige colors. That we saw this knit tube top before, did we not? On Giselle. It's Judi Dench, Dame Judi Dench. These are those megawatt stars we were promised. There's Nicole Kidman and David Hare, Annette Bening, and Lawrence Fishburne. Wow. They're portraits and just kind of like little mini interviews, I guess, with all of these different actors. Natasha Richardson, R.I.P. Some diamond jewelry. We've moved into this little diamond jewelry editorial. Styrofoam wig head with some little diamond animal pins stuck into it. Rhinestones 2. Rhinestone encrusted cell phone case, of course. Right there with a flip phone with a little antenna. Amazing. And a rhinestone encrusted candy holder. Lifesavers holder. Okay. Love this. Love this tacky, stupid bling. Feels this is certainly where things went in fashion in the coming years. This editorial is called Shady Pines, which is like a Golden Girls reference. And we're doing some little outdoor jackets, bucket hats, kind of like rain jackets, I guess. It's calling them Macintoshes. I don't really know that term. That feels like a European thing. It's very simple, you know. There really are such simple garments. Like, it's kind of difficult to talk about them because what is there to say? A science article about transplants, like organ and limb transplants, and also I think it gets into kind of the idea of like growing human parts for transplant purposes, medical transplants, lab-grown ears. Okay. Last page. Horoscopes. Aries. Happy birthday to my Aries out there. And we end with a lovely cigarette ad. Virginia Slims. It's a woman thing. They changed their little slogan from "You've come a long way, baby" to "It's a woman thing." When we ask for your honest opinion, you should know this is a trick question. Ooh. Sassy. So our sassy smoker does have this little Asian text tattoo on the back of her neck, and she's smoking that lovely long Virginia Slim cigarette in this blue spaghetti strap top with some rhinestone dangle earrings, short, modern hairstyle. Okay, and on the back, it's an ad for Microsoft. It's all text with no image. Unfortunate. It's like a conceptual type of an ad. It's implying that like you can go anywhere and do anything with Microsoft. That's why it's not focusing on any like specific product. It's like the product is yet to be invented, but it will be just for you. Well, there you have it. Harper's Bazaar from April 1999. If you have any magazines or catalogs you think I might be interested in, my P.O. Box is listed in the description of every video, including this one. And I will see you all next week with another new video. So until then, take care.